Acts chapter 4, start 16. And this is Nate, because we know people come back in their generation, right? So verse 16 says, Acts 4, saying, what shall we do to these men? For that indeed a notable miracle has been done by them is manifest to all them that dwell in Jerusalem, and we cannot deny it. And one of those miracles is like seeing so-called Negroes, so-called black men, and so-called Hispanics, and other nations. Could be the brother read earlier about men of Pathros, men of Egypt, men of Libya, right? Because we know we teach, we don't want to teach that, but not the only one, but the great Muslim doctrine is that you can look like anybody. Like you don't have to be no black like tar. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like Wesley Snipes to be an Israelite. You know what I mean? Yeah. We can be a so-called Moabite looking. We can be so-called Ammonite, whatever. All right. So it's a miracle. Verse 17. But that it spread no further among the people. Let us straightly threaten them that they speak henceforth to no man in this name. All right. And they called them and commanded them not to speak at all, nor teach in the name of Yahushua. Right? So, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So that's what Nate's about. So hear those same men, and if it was up to him, he calls Bumites, and with such disdain, he hates us. Right? Because this name is like going against what his doctrine. Right? And his name is built, is a first and foremost thing. It's a platform. It's what keeps you steady, what keeps you like on a straight and narrow. Or, you know, the pathway with the left and to the right. The name. Okay, so he's the same people that come back.
This word is a yellow brick road.
Con.
Golden paved road.
Golden paved road.
Right. So this name is
Jasper
important.
and all of that. It's a rainbow bridge, man. not Homoville. Flaming Moles.
Moville.
Mo and Al.
And those banana suckers and whatever. And dildo heads and all that. Whatever, man. That's not on this road, man. That one's going straight to hell. That's on the wrong road.
Con, a quick point before you keep continuing.
It's a rainbow bridge of truth, man.
That's right. Quick point before you continue. If the name wasn't important and calling the Most High, calling upon the proper name of the Most High and His Son wasn't important, then why did the apostles back then get beat for that and were told not to do that? You know, that's a simple point that cuts Nate's whole doctrine.
Right. So it's been happening before, like don't teach in a name, and the name is important. That's the same Pharisees, man. Right. I'm not saying all Pharisees are bad, because there's good Pharisees too. Right. But these specific one is Nate, man. Nate is them Lemur and the whole bunch of them, man, because they know the truth.
Yeah.
You know.
The whole bunch of hyenas they are.
Because if they were to speak the truth, the women would leave, right? Because they're pushing this doctrine, get married, and so if they were to talk like how we talk, the women is scanty. But they're pushing this love doctrine and broadly have one wife and da. If a man's with one wife is good for him, I mean, or no wife, or if, you know, it's not expedient to have more than one to tell the truth. Because
not in this kingdom.
Demons on it.
You're actually not skillful if you think you could deal or you should deal with more than one woman, because that's just not our duty here.
Especially here in America.
Exactly.
Mainly men in the truth. Because you have a lot of men out there who, like these Playboy.
Yeah.
These Playboy guys, like they're the pretty boys, right?
Yeah,
Mayweather.
I was reading. There's this one guy, some Italian guy. He slept with over 7,000 women in his lifetime. And that's all he does. But he's not in the truth. He ain't gonna do that. So really it's you men that are in the truth, man. That's
like,
you're not set up here to have a harem. You know, have a harem and have a bunch of wives and keep them in order.
Girls just want to have fun. Look at the brothers in truth. Look at we're fun guys. You know what I mean?
This doesn't look fun.
You know, you got a beard in your face. You know what I mean? You're mad all the time. You know, want to blow up. Girls don't want to hear that, man. Girls want to hear like how's the beach? And they go to the beach and I got my skinny weenie bikini polka dot bikini. You know? That's what I want to hear. You know what I mean? We ain't about that. Right.
They do just want to have fun. That's very true. Also, more on that? That's it. That's it? Okay.
I got just a quick one.
Yeah, go ahead, bring it out.
Just added to what you were saying about Nate, because he was in the truth before. He was talking about Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and now he's saying Jesus Christ. So he's being, you know. So it's James 1:8. double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So he's unstable. Everything he's doing is unstable. So the brothers that are following him, he's an unstable man. You can't be following someone like that.
That's right. Whole head is sick, man. The head is sick, the whole body's sick, man. You know?
That's why the Most High plagued them. And you had to go to Esau for a sorcery drill.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
He was having a twitch.
Yeah, Khan.
He
Yeah,
was
like
twitching.
yeah.
Talking about he's taking needles to go in different countries. Oh, I take those yellow fever shots. Damn idiot. I mean, the apostles, I don't think they've been out of the States. And look how things growing. You know, I went to Netherlands to meet the brothers there. I mean, I went to Jamaica, met the brothers, you know what I'm saying? And they don't meet Apostle Tahar, none of them. You know, the brothers in England, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And they go in this place and that place and this place.
No, the brothers in England, some of them they already went to.
In England, I mean, in Netherlands.
Yeah.
They plan to go, but I got this thing, you know, cause I know Naka, what's up, brother? You know, like he wanted to go and meet the apostles, you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't mind, but the apostle say, hey, don't treat us as a superstar, man. If you're in New York and you have to pass by, but don't come for that reason only.
Khan, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the YouTube, the internet does the bulk of the work.
Khan.
Right? So, yeah, go ahead and bring that up.
You wanted Matthew, right?
Yeah, 7 and start at 15.
Okay, got it. This is Matthew 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
That's right, Nate. Now I got a precept to back that up. This is Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division, which starts at that pillar, which is the name. Right? Mark them which cause division and offense contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them, which is, Nate just slandered himself twofold, sevenfold, because he did come up in that name.
On the One West.
Khan.
The name is prevalent in One West, man. So what happened? Why you went east? Or north, Nate?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
South everywhere.
He doesn't even know where the compass is, all over the place
Khan.
for him. But the point is that he learned under that name, and the scriptures tell us to mark them. So and it's funny because the Spirit has him marking himself.
Khan.
Because his videos are already out that he used to preach in that name, you know, and his and information on what he does and selling breakdowns of scripture, $1,000 garments, that's all out there. So you can't do nothing against the truth before it.
Well, Isaiah 55 says, come now, and get it, basically paraphrasing, you get the truth for free. You don't buy it. So how can you be? So if these people, these zombies, if they were dealing with scriptures, right? And those guys, when I first came into it, they're like diligent, you know. But it's all program stuff. It's like Nate just give them and just read precept, but it doesn't matter if you can break precept, break those things down like how they do, because most of them is wrong. Right, but it's nothing you have to pay for, man.
Yeah.
I don't pay a cent for this. Ain't no brother you can say, "I brother charge him to," you know.
Yeah.
And if anybody in the gym is doing that, go with Nate, man. You're gonna die. You don't have to charge for this stuff. It's free.
Con. And then it says, verse 18, for they that are such serve not the Lord Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, but their own belly.
Con.
That's Nate.
Con.
And by good words and fair speeches.
Wasn't he trying to buy a plane at some point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he had
What?
the yacht.
Yeah, he's trying to buy a plane. You know, that prison pastors.
Boat and hose, yeah.
He's doing a purple and yellow plane.
Con.
Wow.
It's
Right?
like the Joker, man.
It says, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple.
And that's GOCC, man. It's a GOCC. If you listen to Popular Blackfish, right? That man lip is smooth them words, man. Esau's got him stacked with them so-called unfamiliar words. Those are big words, but the words is big, it's unfamiliar, right? So, you know, he speaks so well. He's a demon, man.
It's like he's singing. It's like he's singing. You ever hear him sing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a superstar.
Yeah, he's singing those words out.
New edition.
Ross President.
Like Elvis. He learned from Elvis Presley.
You know what the man says?
A man
Could I be
with sensitivity.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, the dance
Fair
moves, everything.
speeches and subtlety, right? But that don't work over here.
Oh, man.
That don't work here. But it can work with your
Circumspect.
simple congregation, because that's who the Lord set you up to set you up to
Set
deal with.
Yeah,
good.
stop trying to-
Now, you guys know that, and you know the name, you know everything. But hey, keep setting up your own standards, You know, because that's what it is. You have more?
Yeah, I do. This is Matthew 7:16. You shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs, or thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. Just like
There you go.
there's a lot of scandals too. If you notice, a lot of camps that are involved with not pushing the right doctrine or the name, there's a lot of scandals that happen. Like he had a guy that shot up a tranny. That was a part of his church, right?
What?
Yeah.
This was like
What?
Yeah.
it is part of